This is chicken at its finest. You choose 16 or 32 breasts or thighs, each one of them 5 ounces in size. And there is also a stock up and save. You're saving nearly $30 on the 32 count. And we have auto delivery, shipping every 60 days for 1 year, Chef Mincer. Yes, and we're shipping this either now or $5.19. Now, why is having extra chicken on hand always a good idea?
Well, you're coming into barbecue season, number one, right? It's grill season. This is a time that you want to stock your freezer up. And especially when we have a product that's so special like this, David. I mean, this is that beautiful, all-natural, antibiotic-free, hormone-free, steroid-free, free-roaming, vegetarian diet, healthy, happy chicken. And look at that moisture in this chicken. And this is the chicken breast I'm starting with, right? So that chicken breast, when you look at this, it's the super trim. We talk about it all the time, David. That means from one end all the way to the other, you're not gonna get fat, you're not gonna get gristle, you're not gonna get cartilage. You're gonna have just beautiful chicken breast meat, which is the canvas for the summer.
Well, and you can dress that up any way you like. Make a chicken Milanese,
Exactly.
Do a beautiful lemon chicken, do a grilled chicken, do a barbecue chicken, whatever the case may be, or maybe you have a casserole that calls for chicken thighs. We have those available too. 16 or 32, you first choose the number of pieces of chicken that you would like. Would you like 16 or 32? And then you choose, do you want breasts or thighs? Now we have this available for you in a combo. Oh, there's also a combo.
There is. That's what I recommend because I'm a chicken breast person. I enjoy them. My wife enjoys the thigh. Yeah, she likes the thighs.
So the combo is a good choice.
Yeah.
Don't miss out on this. And remember, the thighs have just enough dark meat in it to supply that added moisture and flavor that you're after.
And I'm a chef. I should be liking the thighs more. I know. It's like, as a culinary person, I should be enjoying the thighs. And I do enjoy the thighs, especially these thighs, because if you look at this, again, a lot of times when you see the thighs that you get at the supermarket, they have all that fat and all that gristle and everything. But these are completely clean, just like the first ones, right? They're totally clean. So that's the one thing we want to make sure that you know, that you're going to eat this from end to end, right? Every single time. And this is how beautiful these are. Look at that. Look at the juices coming out of these. And that's what you get, David, when you're dealing with chicken that's actually all natural, right? That's absolutely vegetarian diet, free roaming. That's the kind of chicken that you're getting.
Now, the grill marks do not come on these. These are something that our food stylist did. Is that right?
That's right.
And when you get these at home, they come to you packaged in 5-ounce portions. But they're individually packaged.
Individually packaged, and you have the thigh there. And if you look at this, how beautifully clean that is, and that little bit of fat that you see in here, David, that's that flavor that you get in that thigh. Now with the chicken breast, right? With the breast, it's gonna be perfectly cleaned. Look how beautiful this is. That teardrop shape. It's a 5-ounce breast. These are coming from young chickens that are not big and just woody that you see at the supermarket. And I have something to show because when you go to the supermarket, David, these breasts are enormous, right? They're absolutely giant. And if you look at this is the breast here, right? Look how big this is. This is probably like 12 to 13 ounces.
Wow.
And that's because it's normally an older chicken, right? And you have these white lines in there. That's that woody chicken. Those white lines are not good. It's tough, it's chewy when they cook. And because these are not air chilled, which I'll talk about air chilled, these are water chilled. And what that means is that they put these in water. It absorbs the water, they put it in water to cool, it absorbs that water. The water will end up releasing, and when you get chicken at home and you pull it off, you see that diaper.
There's like a little pad at the
little
bottom.
pad. It's actually called a food diaper, and that catches all that water, right? And all that fat, I'm gonna turn this for a second, but all the fat that you see on the thighs here, you're paying for that. That's something when you get home, you have to clean and trim every bit of this off and get all that fat, and then you're paying for all that diaper and all that water.
Well, you're paying for your food by weight, right?
You are.
So if you have lots of water in the diaper, then that is heavier, and that's going to get charged to you as weight.
Absolutely, right? And that's what we don't want to do with the chicken that we're bringing, right? We want to make sure you're getting, when you open that package, David, at home, when you cut the top of this at home and you empty this out, there's going to be no purge. There's going to be no juice. There's going to be nothing pouring out of this.
Right.
So it's very easy, it's very clean and effective. You can just cut the top off, you can dump it in your bowl or put it right on the grill and you're done.
A lot of people are looking at this and they're wondering if they can do their favorite recipes or their favorite grilled recipes, maybe a grilled chicken Caesar salad.
Yes, why? Yeah, I mean, this is David. It's your canvas, right? It's summertime. You're grilling. You're marinating. How about Italian? Even if you're like you always mention with gravy, it's okay. But if you have a bottle of Italian dressing, put this on the Italian dressing on your chicken.
Right.
Let it marinate it for a little bit.
There's no shame in your game.
No shame, right? It doesn't have to always be homemade. Or if you're just doing seasoning too. If you're using seasoning with like barbecue rub, or if you're doing a Caribbean jerk seasoning, this is a chicken you're going to put right in that bowl. You're going to season it, and it's going to be right on the grill. So you have all these different options, and we do skewers with this. My wife loves skewers. I actually do kebabs with this.
Oh, wow.
You know, so because again, it's summertime, you're going to be grilling. Chicken's the most eaten protein of the summer.
And maybe you're doing a barbecue chicken, maybe you're doing a balsamic chicken, maybe you're doing a chicken caprese. I'm crazy for caprese. This is really lovely. And remember, you're choosing 16 or 32 first. That's your first choice. Do you want 16 or 32, and do you want breasts or thighs, or do you want a combo where you get an equal number of each?
Yes. I'm a combo guy.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things you can do. Like we have the skillet here, David, right? We did a little piccata, right, which goes great on pasta, right? So you can put this right on top of your pasta. And this is a sauteed item. This is doesn't have to be on the grill. You can do one of our favorite recipes at home is my wife actually takes these and she puts them in a casserole dish. And I think you do this too. I think you told me she covers it in Parmesan cheese.
Oh, sure.
Right? And she literally puts them right in the pan and she bakes them, and they are absolutely delicious. But it's something that's really, really simple, and it's just easy to do.
It's quick, it's simple, and you have such variety when you've got all these options in your freezer. Having these options make it really, really important. Now, how much protein in each piece of chicken?
David, these are 28 grams of protein in each piece. So depending on which one, only 140 calories. In each one. So you're having 140 calories, 28 grams of really, really good, super trimmed, which I can't talk enough about, because you're not going to get any fat in here, David. You're not going to get any gristle. You're going to eat this from end to end. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be delicious every single time.
And so many times you find boneless breasts in the supermarket, but finding boneless thighs can be a little more challenging.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why we're so excited to have these for you. And let me update you on what we have left in the thighs, because they're going quickly. In the immediate ship week, if you want the 16 count thighs, I have 3 dozen left. In the 32 count, I have 150 remaining.
Wow, okay.
In the May 19 ship week, in the 16 count thighs, we have how many? 150. And 120 in the 120 left in the 32 piece count. Now the price will go away end of day today. Since this has been a big deal, we've taken how many orders? Over 4,600 have been spoken for, Mr. Mincer.
That is fantastic. And look, this thigh, okay, I just cut this. Look at the juice on this. Look how moist this is. And that's because you're getting this chicken that's coming from the Delmarva Peninsula. These are farmers that we've been dealing with. Ray has for almost 50 years, coming in October. And it's something that's really special. They're free roaming, all natural, antibiotic, hormone, and steroid free, and they eat a vegetarian diet, David. And the thing that's so nice about that, you can taste the difference in the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the chicken is the star. And when you eat this, we eat this sometimes. My wife will just put a little salt and pepper. I grill this chicken just plain. I throw it on a salad. It is just absolutely delicious. And the flavor is like nothing, because there's no purge. When you open this up, there's not going to be any juice coming out of this. Where at the supermarket, you get those big breasts. It has all that water. And then when you cook it, it releases more water. And what ends up happening is they get tough. That chicken gets tough and chewy, and it's not enjoyable. That's not this chicken, David.
That's not this chicken at all. Everybody is looking for a great big deal. Big stands for before it's gone, and it will be gone at end of day today. The deal will be gone. Now, whether or not the chicken is gone, that's up to people ordering. But it's important to know that once this is gone, you're going to pay a higher price. If you want to lock in that price, you want to lock in auto delivery, because when the demand goes up this summer for more chicken, the price will go up.
It will. And David, this is limited to us too. We don't get a lot of this chicken, so we're pretty excited about it because it's coming from these local farmers, like I mentioned, and it's clean, natural chicken. It's going to be fork tender. I'm going through this thigh like butter, right? Because it's that beautiful chicken. It's the way it's been raised. Look at this, just with a fork.
I mean, Mr. Minzer, if I'm working on a recipe and it says debone the chicken thigh, right there, I'm out.
Right.
Because I'm like, I'm not deboning anything.
Yes.
I mean, the time that I spend in the kitchen, I want to be joyful. I don't want it to be filled with work. I don't want it to be filled with yuck. And this is ideal because now all of these are boneless, whether they are the thighs or the breasts, everything is boneless.
They're coming to you just like this, David, vacuum sealed to keeping the freshness and all the bacteria out. They're going to last 12 months in your freezer, which there is no way for the summertime that these are lasting for 12 months. And look at this on both sides, right? When you cut this, there's no juice or purge in here. It's pure chicken, and right? And same thing with that breast. It's going to be this beautiful teardrop chicken breast that's going to be absolutely flavorful and tasty. And it's, again, how many times have you had chicken breast where you said, wow, that chicken breast is so juicy?
Yeah, I mean, not very often. And when you do find juicy chicken breast, you want more of it. And then it's gone, and then you're like, where did it come from? Nobody seems to know. This is ideal because all these breasts will be juicy. All of the thighs are juicy. 16 or 32, there's a stock up and save of nearly $32 if you go to the 32-piece count. And remember, that big deal price will expire end of day today, meaning tonight, meaning this evening. Don't miss out on this opportunity, and everybody is looking to bring home either boneless, skinless chicken breast or boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, there is a little bit of fat in the thighs, but remember, that's for flavor. And it's for extra moisture. And you're going to love how it's going to really dress up all of your recipes. And it is so easy to work with because it's all boneless.
It is all boneless, David. And we don't want you to have to do that at home. I mean, how many times, I'm a chef and I don't like touching the chicken. I don't like having to clean it. And I don't like, actually, after I clean that chicken, I have a pile of that fat and then the gristle, the insinew, the cartilage. I'm thinking to myself, in that diaper, I'm like, there's like 5 ounces there, 6 ounces I just paid for this.
What am I doing with all that?
You know, and just the time to do it. This is going to be literally cut the package open, drop it in the bowl, drop it on the grill, whatever is the easiest way. Whatever you're preparing, you're not touching the chicken.
I have before, if it's not near trash day, I will freeze those little containers that have the diapers in them so they don't stink.
It's so funny. We do the same thing. I'm not even kidding you. My wife does the same thing. She does. It's terrible. And you're not going to have any of that. Because you know what? When you take this out of the package, David, because you're going to cut this across here and you're going to drop it out, you can just rinse this out of the sink, the package, and throw it in your trash.
And throw it in the trash or recycle or whatever.
And you're not going to have to worry about that. And you mentioned about that little bit of fat on that breast. That's why the breasts are so juicy and delicious.
On the thigh,
on the thigh, I'm sorry. That's why they're so delicious. It's so juicy. Because that's kind of like chicken marbling.
All right, now 4,800 have been ordered. This big deal will go away end of day today, meaning tonight at 11:58 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out on your opportunity, and everyone is super excited about this. Thank you, Chef Minzer. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, David. Great to see you.
Nice to have you back.